Hey guys, AJ here, and in this video we've got something that strikes me pretty close to home because it reminds me of the day when I got started in RC. You know, I was a kid back then, but I got a buddy and he found this in his closet. Now it is a Tamiya Grasshopper. Now this is the third vehicle I ever purchased once I started racing. And you know, it takes me back to a time when my kids were little and all that stuff. And this is, you know, checking the box. It looks like it's the 1984 to 2004 Tamiya re-release. And you know, it's one of those kits that it's not going to be anything like impressive compared to today's technology, but back then it was cutting edge. Now, this is the kit, so we're going to have to build it, which is what I'm excited for. And it does not come with a radio, it doesn't come with a servo, it doesn't come with the speed control or the battery pack. So this is the raw kit, and since it's a friend of mine's, I'm just putting the thing together for him. I'm not actually going to make it runnable because, well, in the first place, I really don't have the extra equipment to give up right now. Okay, so little fun fact on this. My first RC car, when I started doing this, I was still a kid. I had to router the chassis out of a piece of plastic and pilfer a bunch of parts off my other toys to make it work. And I had one little RC car, you know, it's about like this, and I got it from Radio Shack, and I stole the radio out of it and everything, and I made my first RC car work. Now, the downside was, at the time, range on the radio was about 12 feet. And I went and I put one of those, you know, 540 size cans in it. And when I pulled the trigger on it, and of course it was the 2-stick radio, when I pulled the trigger on the thing, it got out of range like that. And it ran across the parking lot and slammed straight into a concrete wall. And that's what got me to looking around for the local hobby shops. And I discovered that they had some RC cars available. At the time, they didn't have all the kits that they have today. But what they had then was enough to get my interest peaked. And within 2 months, we were out at a track, you know, and we had to go quite a ways to race. But we were out at a track and we were hooked. So the nice thing about this car was it was a groundbreaking car. It had independent front suspension. It did have a solid axle in the back, but it was still something that we hadn't seen much of at that time. So let's get it out of the box and let's see what's inside. So here's what comes in the box, and you've got your chassis tub, you've got your body that goes on the top. It's all a very rigid situation. It's solid plastic. It's not your standard Lexan like you see today. Tires and wheels here, front Nerf bars there, motor, all the gears and screw packets, Nerf bars for the side, your whole rear end and transmission set up here. You've got your front suspension arms there, and that's what comes in the box. You know, the Tamiya Grasshopper is an outstanding little car. And I remember when I got my first one, I remember how excited I was to put it together. And today brought those memories back for me. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was a real blast to do. And you know, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. It means so much to the channel. You know, I appreciate you actually sitting through it. I hope it brought back memories for you. I'm AJ from AJ Jam Studios saying, keep wrenching, guys.